Dear Diary, shouts out to Aaliyah. Anytime I have that moment, her sweetness shows up. So shouts out to Aaliyah um, for my Dear Diary moment. Yeah. Yeah. Today is the 4th, 4-4. 4-4. Tomorrow's the 5th. And we're just doing a recap. 4-4. This is a recap of your 4-3 Wednesday, hump day, baby. The Humpty Humps. Uh, and this is your world. And of course, in my imagination, shouts out to all the fly kids in Geronimo, because every time I say this, I hear their intro is actually the intro that cues in to let me know it's time to start speaking and doing stuff, but it's always their intro. So I look forward to getting my intro together and doing the things that I need. Shit. And dropping weed into this beautiful, luscious carpet is not one of those things I need. But it's all good. So yesterday you had a task, right? You had a task to go do some paperwork. You've been behind. You've been over 1 year behind and submitting paperwork that you really, really needed to do. And yesterday you was like, you know what? Either you want to be in this whole contemplative state, either you want to be in the space of unsurety, you're going to pack your unsure book bag with some things you need, go down the block, sit in that office, pull your number, and submit your paperwork. So, that was the whole flow of yesterday. And I did such as that. Had my headphones in, was playing games, I was watching a movie, I was not doing any work. Then my phone begins the process of dying, realized I didn't bring my charger when I purposely packed my charger. Yes, I was right there. I did not pack my charger because I'm like, why couldn't I even find it when I came home? Because I didn't pack it and it was not anything that I said. So charger was left right there. Get to the point where like, okay, cool, I'm gonna watch something from my laptop. Open me laptop up and it was okay because at that time the waiting room was getting empty, so it wasn't many people away from me. On my side of the waiting room there was another one on the other side, but on my side there was no one else behind me, so I felt like watching a movie without earphones would be acceptable. Although when people are around, I don't do things such as that because I'm respectful of other people's spaces. I'm mindful of other people's spaces. So permission and consent, I just don't pull up boom, 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 booming when they might not be in a mood for a boom, boom, or another boom. So I went there, waited. The lady, they started making an announcement. They started cutting some of the numbers off the list. Are these numbers still here? If you are, let us know. If you're not, we're going to cut your number and move people up. Everybody ahead of me was still there. I'm like, nah, one of y'all asses left, and I'm like number 21. Why 21? I feel like that's what my number was. I still got the paperwork in the bed with me, so it was not that one. So anyway, but why 21? So I do the thing, and next thing you know, they finally call my name. Word. Oh yeah, they made an announcement though, like, you need to leave. Let us know you're gonna leave and that you're gonna be gone for 15 minutes and come back. And I'm like, wait, word, I can walk down the block, go back to my house, get my charger, puff my J, and just do what I needed to do because I didn't mind waiting, but my high was wearing off and I didn't have no charger and I had to listen to the room. First I had headphones in, then my phone started to die, so now I had to hear the room, and I didn't want to hear it, So they finally called my name. Eager, excited. I get up and prepare the process of showing up. So I stare at the lady who's walking. She has a very unique walk, so I take the time to enjoy walking behind her and just watching her physical structure and watching how she fits into her jeans and how her body moves and everything. I like to honor the human body, so I was truly honoring her space and just admiring the things that I saw and how her individual self operated in her individual body. I was admiring that. And we get to her desk and we start talking. No, that's a lie. She gave me paper. She asked me a question. She gave me another pamphlet to fill out. Can you fill this out? Oh, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to fill that out. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm filling it out. And as the story goes, she shared a story last night that she felt me. She was just like she wasn't sure if it was the oils, the vibe, or what, but something was getting her open. And she was like, why am I just getting so open around this brother? And she looked at a ring I had on, and she made a comment about the ring. And I'm like, word. And then she mentioned a stone that she's been looking for. And I'm like, wait, you've been looking for a black obsidian? And it wasn't just the fact that she's looking for black obsidian, but it's the fact that I've been describing black obsidian to all of my clients lately. It's one of my favorite stones. It's a stone that's very needed, very much so needed in this time where we are in our life, and this time is very much needed, you know. So I started talking to her. I started looking at her. I mind my business. People ask me questions. I look up and I say things, but I be feeling all kinds. I be feeling and seeing everything, but I just be look up. I smile, you know, gentle, ask a question. The next thing you know, I'm giving her a full-fledged on reading. Like, I'm in her life. I'm in her mama's life. I'm in her past life. I'm in her children's life. I'm in her home life. I'm in her work life. I'm just all up in her space as I'm filling out this paper. And I'm like, well, I'm here to fill out this stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to be giving you a whole reading. Like, I'm not here to be reading you. And she's like, no, you stay doing what you're going to do. I'm going to process this application on this end, but you stay talking and don't be afraid to tell me the truth. I always love when someone say don't be afraid to tell me the truth, because sometimes their shit can be out there and it can be ugly, and you don't want to expose them of the truth. So yeah. We had the most phenomenal reading. I left, walk home smiling. Application was processed instantly too, so you know my reading was good, because she was like, we gonna frontline you and activate this shit. Boom, approve, you know, right? Boom, approve right now, you know. Get thanks. I just received a message or memory. Get thanks. So that happened. I walk home. I tell her about the event. I happen to be dancing at the event down the street. If you want to come, come. I walk home, glistening. I call my mama. I try to call some friends, but no one's available. I want to share. Something great is happening to my life, and I wanted to share not only that, but when I was minding my business, not trying to be me, I had full capacity to be me. Even when I wasn't trying to be me, I still had everything within me to be me, and I thought that was fucking awesome. You know, so that happened. She came back that night. She showed up to the event. Another sis showed up to the event, and she showed up and she handed me something. I'm just like, wait. Boom, your grandma's here, and she's standing with you, and she was standing with you when you made this. What's up with this thing you gave me? Like, do you know what this is? And my other friend was like, tell them the name of your brand. Yes, this is the name of my brand. It's something that me and my grandma do, because da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, see, because she here. It was just like, yesterday was just so magical, powerful. Without trying. That's the reason why I want to say, because I'm gonna admit that even in this lifetime that I live, that there's still moments where I try things, where I am the one trying. I'm trying to be me, try to do this, now it's time to be a psychic, let me try to be a psychic. Now it's time to be a medium, let me try to be a medium. Or let me just clear and then everybody got their ways. For an hour, I do all of this shit. Me, I just be open. So I just be like, you know. But then I think, like, is it fair that I'm just open and everyone else got to have their process? So sometimes I'm judgmental of my own process because my process is with ease. And their process requires work. So don't look so far outside yourself that you commit yourself to work when inside your life you're not chosen to be working. You're not chosen to put forth great effort to make things happen because you have chosen a life of ease. Yet you see the people who are required to make great efforts and great sacrifices, and you question yourself, you question your ability because of them. But I had a great time. I come back home, I inhale some beautiful herbs on a rooftop with a beautiful sis, and we talk. I lay her in my bed, and I open. Her third eye wide the fuck open. But it was dope having her in my bed and just doing healing work in my room. And just, it was beautiful. Like the lighting and the setting and just everything. My room is very beautiful. If I was to do a panoramic view, you would be like, yeah, his room is the shit, you know? Anyway. But it was awesome. More of the story is, yesterday was fucking awesome. You did your shit. You did your thing. People recognize you. If you needed a memory, a reminder, if you needed assurance on your purpose and if you're doing what you're supposed to do, or better yet, fuck the purpose and fuck you doing what you're supposed to be doing. But if you needed a reminder of who you are in your essence without ever having to try to be any damn thing, baby, the world gifted you that yesterday for free 99. For free 99, you was able to see your whole self. Whole self. Your whole entire self was out there and you was able to be a witness because there was no dirty mirrors in your vision. No toothpaste stains on those mirrors. You was able to see everything even more clearer. You know, shouts out to Grandma Clara. Yeah, so I see some cards over here. I feel like I'm gonna pluck a card and see what the angels are talking about for the day. Pluck a card, any card, any card. Pluck a card, pick a card, any pick a card, any card, any card, pick a card, any pick a card, pick a card, any card, any card, any card, pick a card, any card, any card, pick a card, any card, any card, pick a card, any pick a card, 4. Today is for April the 4th, and we will choose 4 cards. This is the deck that's in my hand first. So I'm gonna just shuffle this one. Look at those big thighs you got. What big thighs you got, brother? What big legs? You got them big legs. Just really enjoying myself. I feel like I know the meaning of this card, but because of the way that it's reflected in this moment, I'm going to look it up and not make it up. As soon as that book was nearby. Ain't that some shit? This one don't come out often. Damn near don't know if I ever seen this one. And it's number 4. Tuning in. You know? Tuning in. And it's funny because she is so, or he is so, or the being is so into themselves that even though it's all this other shit around, they're so in. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that all of you want to jump out. Look what the fuck comes out. And y'all know about this one, the power of love. Like, I am this one. Like, if you look anywhere around my room, anywhere around my house, you find this symbol. You know, this symbol is on the bed with me right now. You find this symbol. This stands for the power of love. Odor Ni Ra Fi Quan. Love does not miss his way home. Those led by love will never lose their way. Love lights his own path and never gets lost on his way home. You know, and you're always home at the Madison house. You're always home around Elijah, bro. I make you feel that home and stuff. You be home. We be home. We be homies. In the home. In the trap. We be bees. I'm just messing. And I'm not really messing too. If you listen to the things I say, you realize it's always true. Even in my silliness, Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. And even this one, like, these are parallel. If you see and it was the image of this card that made me be like, wait, I'm going to read about it. But it's the same image happening right. It's the same thing. So the moral of the story is this. I recently started studying how to read playing decks. I'm not going to pull a playing deck right now, but happy that I have that happen. That's part of the magic. And I'm happy that I'm about to hang up this phone like this good Jay and continue this good day. But I just wanted to stop in with the folks and with the people and be like, yo, my life is lit, my life is real, and I had to stop in with myself to give myself a video journal, a video diary, to be like, hey, baby, this is your life, and your life is real, and you are deserving to live your life. So if you learn anything or gain anything from the day and from all this random ranting and me keep dropping this beautiful piece of selenite, my bed is in a grid, so every four corners of the bed I have selenite there because I believe in well, I believe in a lot of things. We won't get into the specifics, but with this here J, I plan to embrace the day. And stop and smell the flowers with appreciation for their scent. Realizing how much of their scent is in everything. Honored to be able to have flowers to embrace, to touch, to kiss, to roll up. I speak to embrace the day in a way that has never been embraced before. To love the day, to laugh the day, to share today, to be a part of the day, the day, the day, the day, the day. I got out of all your boxes, I got out. You can't hold me in your chains, I got out. Get out. Knowing that my condition is I won't accept